Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Whoa!
Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor.
Whoa!
And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. So tell me, do you wanna go?
We're covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We know we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. I'm watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest, 'cause everything you want is right in front of you. See, the impossible is coming through. The walls can't stop us now.
Tonight, we offer you a story, a parable, if you will, of a man caught between the real world and the world of his dreams. A world where anything is possible, if only you believe.
Greetings, Master Phineas.
Charity, what are you doing here? How did you get out?
I climbed out the window once Father started one of his business meetings.
If you're caught, you'll be scolded.
Well, then I guess we better not get caught.
Well, look here.
What? What is it?
The fossil of a mermaid from Atlantis.
It's just a piece of driftwood.
No, look closely. Here's the hair and here's the tail.
It is a mermaid. Phineas, I have to tell you something. My father is sending me away.
Away? But why?
Mother and father think it's best. No more running around like a feral cat, Charity. You must become a proper lady.
A proper lady? What rubbish. Don't they know that you, my friend, are already a princess? No. A queen! Yes, Queen Charity, ruler of the mermaids.
Oh, Phineas, if only that were true.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be a part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see.
To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams build the world we're gonna make.
For the world we're gonna make.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, Barnum. What is it?
Sir, I've been thinking, and I have some great ideas about how this company can expand into brand new sources of income.
Save your breath, Barnum.
Sir,
May I have your attention? I regret to inform you all that you have officially been dismissed.
What have we done?
Given my whole life to this company.
Yes, it's all very upsetting. But there is nothing to be done. The company is bankrupt. Go home, all of you.
Daddy, you're home! Well, you're much earlier than expected.
there was a typhoon and all our ships ended up at the bottom of the South China Sea. This deed is all that's left of them.
Excuse me, kind sir. Aren't you forgetting something?
Forgetting something? Like what? What could I be forgetting? Do you mean that it's someone's birthday?
Oh, thank you. I love it. What is it?
It's a wishing machine built by the King of Siam, stolen by pirates, lost in a great storm. It's the only one in the whole world. You tell it all your wishes and it holds them safe.
I wish to marry Santa Claus.
I wish for a pair of ballet slippers so that I can be a ballerina.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Ballet slippers. Can't even afford that. I work all day to make rich men richer, and every time I have an idea to do something of my own, I lose our savings.
At least there wasn't much to lose. Money doesn't matter. It's the people in our lives that are important. You always see the best in people. That's what I love about you. Remember that time you heard a woman singing in a washing shop?
Yes?
You didn't even notice she had a beard. All you heard was her voice. And when that bright young man who was only 2.5 feet tall was being teased, you stood up for him and said you bet money he could be a brilliant general.
If Napoleon could do it, anyone can.
See, this is what you do. You find the beauty and uniqueness in everyone.
Charity Hallett Barnum, you're a genius.
I am?
You've given me the most wonderful idea.
I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie that you need to hide your face.
Afraid to step outside, so lock your door. Don't you stay that way. No more living in those shadows. You don't even know how that goes.
Once you see it, oh, you'll never
There'll be a light that's turning. Follow the kid that's shining.
You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid.
I'm alive.
work, everyone. This show is going to be a smash. Now we just need one good review and we're golden. All of you, go home and rest up. We got to do this all over again tomorrow with the same power and energy.
Excuse me, Mr. Barnum?
Yes, how may I help you?
Name's James Gordon Bennett. I'm a theater critic for the Times.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I've always enjoyed your work.
How nice. Tell me, Barnum, does it bother you that what you're selling is fake?
Fake?
Yes, phony, counterfeit, imitation.
Well, I'd have to disagree with you, Mr. Bennett. Do those smiles seem fake? Or the applause? It doesn't matter where it comes from. The joy is real. And all of my performers are just such
Freaks. Nothing but a circus. All flash and puffery. No substance.
Hyperbole isn't the worst crime, Bennett. Men suffer more from imagining too little than too much.
Ah, the creed of a true fraud. Writing a review for your show is going to be fun.
Tell you what, Mr. Bennett, before you write that review, give us one more shot. Come again tomorrow night as my honored guest.
Sounds a little desperate, but okay, Barnum, I'll give you one more chance.
Hey, WD, I need your help. I convinced that Bennett fellow to come back and give us another shot before he writes his review. So we've got one last chance to impress him. We've got to come up with something sensational.
Well, it's great news. When's he coming back?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? So we have one day to come up with something sensational?
That's right, WD. And I'm leaving it to you.
To me?
To you. I'm sure you'll come up with something
Sensational?
That's the spirit.
One day. I better get a team together. Hey, everyone, circle up.
Really, WD? It's the middle of the night. A girl has to get her beauty rest.
This better be good, big brother.
Sorry to disturb you all, but we have to make sure the show is even better tomorrow night.
Did you hear WD's in charge?
You are?
Can everyone just please listen? Look, we've got to come up with another act for tomorrow's show, and I was thinking...
Imagine an act with two astounding performers.
Really?
Not only are they sisters,
But twin sisters.
conjoined twin sisters.
Is someone in the crowd the only thing you really see? Watching while the world keeps spinning round. Somewhere there's a place where I find who I'm gonna be. Somewhere they're just waiting to be found.
Insulting, degrading, and perhaps just shy of criminal, P.T. Barnum's show is the singularly most unpleasant evening I have spent in years, calling to mind the most primitive aspects of the Roman circuses of yore.
Doesn't he get it? This is about magic and imagination.
Something tells me that James Gordon Bennett has never once used his imagination.
I wonder, when's the last time that poor man smiled? Or had a good laugh? A real one.
A joyless theater critic. Covering the theater? Pray tell, who's the real fraud here?
Too true, my friend. Here's to being true to ourselves.
To the odd.
To the circus.
Here, 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 here.
May I have your attention? After much consideration, I've decided to make some changes to the show.
But why? Our show brings so much joy.
Why would we change it?
Look, if they're ever going to take us seriously, we have to add some real art to what we're doing. Allow me to introduce Philip Carlyle.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you all.
Oh, really? So what's your act, Mr. Carlyle?
My what?
Your act?
I'm afraid I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
He's an artist, a playwright extraordinaire. And, most importantly, he has no trouble selling tickets to his plays.
I'm here to bring a little sophistication.
Sophistication, so you mean you're bringing the snobs?
I can't say I've ever been spoken to so bluntly.
Have I offended you, Mr. Carlyle?
On the contrary, miss. Actually, I haven't gotten your name.
Ann Wheeler, and this is my brother W.D. Our act is trapeze. See, we have an act. Really, Barnum, I don't know what you think this guy's gonna do.
Yeah, how are you gonna bring sophistication to the flying trapeze?
Just imagine a young woman standing on the shore. Young man looks at her. They're both set upon by a tempest. They look into each other's eyes. Man feels something he's never felt before. This is love at first sight. Very soon, the woman gets pulled into the air with nothing to tether her to the ground. The man leaps into the air, risking everything for her.
Oh, he's good. You see, this is exactly what we need. And that's only the beginning. I've also sponsored the best singer in all of Europe to come here to America. She arrived only yesterday, and the one, the only, Jenny Lind performs tonight on this very stage.
But what about our show?
We'll just move it to a later start time. That way you can all enjoy Miss Lind's performance. From the standing aisle, of course.
Excuse me, Miss Wheeler?
No need for the formality. Just call me Anne. What can I do for you, Mr. Carlyle?
Well, I was just wondering, I have an extra ticket to...
No, thank you, Mr. Carlyle. I'll stay in the stands with my friends.
May I ask to join you? And your friends?
Okay, so you'd give up your nice, cushy seat to stay in the stands with us?
Yes. Yes, I would, Miss Wheeler.
Well, then I guess I'll see you this evening, Mr. Carlyle.
Charity, over here. May I introduce Jenny Lind, the Nightingale.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Mrs. Hallett, welcome. Have you met Jenny Lind?
Yes, it's wonderful to see that you finally do something of worth.
Mother!
Oh, please, Charity. Most of everything he's ever done has been an utter disgrace. I'm surprised no one has driven you out of town at this point with that show of freaks and oddities.
How dare you? If you are so embarrassed by our friends, you are more than welcome to leave.
Come, my dear, let us depart before we too are consumed by the stench of peanuts.
What are you all doing here? You have to leave.
But we just wanted to join the party.
You can't be here. Don't you see what I'm trying to do?
Yes. You brought us into the light, and now you want us to hide in the shadows again.
I don't have time for this. And don't you all have a show to get ready for? Now go.
When the sharpest words won't cut me down, I'm get sent, flug, and drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be.
This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh.
Miss Wheeler?
What can I do for you, Mr. Carlyle?
Please, Philip.
Fine. What do you want, Philip?
Well, I was just wondering if you would like to go to dinner with me.
Dinner? The two of us? Out in public?
Well, yes, that's usually how it works.
That's gonna have to be a hard pass.
But why? It's just dinner.
Just dinner? I don't think you understand. I'm not like you. I'm not part of a high society. You will never understand what it's like to not fit in. You and I live in completely different worlds, and your world is never going to accept someone like me.
But what if they will? Who knows? And even if they don't, I don't care about all that.
Well, maybe I do. Look, you seem really nice and all, but you and me, just a fantasy.
Well, maybe it's time to make that fantasy a reality. You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied.
I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. And then why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours.
Some people long for a life that is simple and planned, tied with a ribbon.
Some people won't sail the sea 'cause they're safer on land, to follow what's written.
But I'd follow you to the great unknown, off to a world we call our own. Hand in my hand, and you promise to never let go. We're walking a tightrope, high in the sky, we can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope, never sure will you catch me if I should fall. It's all an adventure that comes the breathtaking view.
Walking a tightrope
with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Was with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. With you. With you. With you.
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Lind.
Mr. Barnum, don't be shy. Come in.
I don't know if you had a chance to see the review in today's paper.
Oh, I never read reviews.
Neither do I. And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. The goals of someone else's dreams. The pitfalls of the man